I do not know how a firefighter or EMS personnel can do their job without knowing the Lord, because it can be the most depressing times when you lose a patient, when you lose a house, when one of your own die on scene, a line of duty death. All those things all come back to be your fault no matter what happens. That's how you see things. I should have. In our way of thinking, if we haven't saved a house or saved the person, those types of things, we may not have failed, but we didn't do what we should have done. The Firefighter Bible, which is called Answering the Call, was a result of 9/11. We found, talking to firefighters on Ground Zero, that they really didn't have anything that they literally could grasp onto. So when the opportunity came to do something that would focus strictly on first responders, we really felt that there had to be something out there that we could hand out, share God's Word with those that are responding. And how can we make it so that they're not going to be put off by saying this is a Bible? We're firefighters, so we have a brotherhood. You are accepted automatically. You have to go out of your way to get tossed out of the brotherhood. You're a firefighter, come on down, talk to me, help me out. What they're going to say is, here's stories of firefighters and EMS and testimonies, what they've gone through. I know you've gone through some of these. Let me see. You're a ladder guy? Oh, here's a guy from a ladder. Let's read what he said. And we found it to be very, very, very receptive. We went in firehouses where people warned us not to go over to this guy because he'll just blow you off. And you go over and hand him one of these, and he's a truckie or he's an engine guy, and you read a story with him, share a little bit about who we are, what we have experienced, so that we're on the same ground, if you would. Next thing you know, they're asking, could I have one for one of my buddies too? That's how we get God's Word in where it wouldn't work before. Answering the Call is that base on which they can go forward. And we think that by having a smaller version, the pocket version, they can carry it in their bunker gear, they can carry it in their duffel, they can carry it, into their bunk when they're going into on duty. They can have it with them 24/7, and that's what we try to do. We try to get them to, yes, rely on each other because you are a team, but your real strength comes from knowing the Lord and what He can do with and for you. The people that have read the Bible, just the testimonies, every one of them will come back to us and say, gee, that book really meant a lot to me. They may not be able to say the Bible, that book, but y'all know what book that was talking about. Some of them will say, oh man, that just slapped me in the face. Others will say, well, it made me want to know what that chapter was about or what was going on. And we've seen changes, just dramatic, from people that have a dependency on alcohol or drugs, find the Word and have something in reading that caused them to want to get away from that old life and start a new life. And they're so excited they want to share that. They want to share it with their brothers and sisters in the firehouse because that's their family. They want to read about it and then they want to put it into practice. That's where God gets going.
Get your church involved in sharing God's Word with firefighters and EMS personnel. Donate Answering the Call to your local fire station.